I was laying in bed, scrolling on YouTube, I believe. And I saw someone's community post. It was this couple, and they were talking about pouring into their marriage, and they were standing in the snow. And the man went to wipe snow off of her cheek, and they were looking into each other's eyes. And I felt pain right here. And I started missing my ex-husband who passed away from an overdose, a purposeful one. He actually took his own life. And he was actually my best friend. It's really complicated, and it's probably hard for anyone else to understand, but I met him when I was 18 years old after a very trying time in my life. I had no family. I had nothing but just me. And when I met him, it was like love at first sight. The day that we met, we stayed together. We stayed together for 20 years since the day that we met. And we had 6 children, businesses, just a life, a whole entire life. And my entire world revolved around this man. My entire world revolved around this man. I loved him so much that I loved him more than myself. I loved him more than the air that I breathed. I loved him more than my God, and that's probably why I don't have him anymore, because you're not supposed to love someone more than you love yourself. And we were severely trauma bonded. But the point is, I grew up with him, and he's known me my whole life, basically. My whole, what feels like to me, life. I've been around for 42 years, and he was there for half of that. I feel like I didn't become alive until I met him. So losing him was very monumental. I don't believe that I've started dealing with it at all. I was angry at him when he died. Right before he died, I cussed him out. It wasn't even an argument. I was yelling and screaming at him, and I told him very harsh things, very true things. A lot changed after we broke up. It was like, I don't want to speak for him, but I know what this family meant to him. And I know that waking up every day without us was something that his mind couldn't handle. And he tapped out. But staying in that relationship, I would have never served my purpose. I'm left now to pick up the pieces, and I don't mind that, because I have my children. And all of his greatest parts have passed on to them. And even the darker parts of him are very valuable. And they make us stronger, and they make it so we can walk comfortably in the dark. But we shine with light. And everything that he showed me helped make me the woman I am today. And I'm grateful to him for that, but I miss him. Even though he turned into a version of himself that was different than the version I fell in love with. His echo, his essence is still here. It is everywhere. And I can't bring myself to want to be with another man. And that's not sad for me, but it's like my life was set. I chose my partner. We had 6 children together. This man knew things about me that I didn't know about myself. There are jokes that we share, inside jokes that only he understands. And I still talk to him. I dream about him. All my songs used to be about him. Do you ever get over losing someone you love? Are you supposed to? I don't know. I just know that love doesn't die. Even through the anger and the betrayal, just everything that we went through, I still love this man. I love his potential. I love his gifts. I love his dark side. There's nothing that I could change that would make any difference. All roads lead to here. I just would like to say to you that if you have someone that you love in your life that struggles with mental health problems, be open to them, give them support, because the last thing you want to do is respond to them in anger when they're in an episode or they're going through something, and then you wake up and you get that phone call that they had taken their own life. I hope that other people can learn from the mistakes that I've made in my life